What's up, Starcraft fans? Today we're doing some boring science stuff. I will present to you the longest game ever played on Void Thrashing in Starcraft II co-op. Now, normally Void Thrashing is about anywhere between 10 to let's say 18 minutes, so around that time. It's not a slow map, it's not a long map, but what if I told you can stretch that to like 9 hours? So actually, we'll go into Stat Boy, Void Thrashing, and I will have a mutator active. It's called Life Leech. So thank you to Mattis DS who supported me with the mobilization tier, and Darth Lucian the Superior Shadowar Khan who are supporting with Pulse Cannon tier. Thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. I will actually just kinda skip through some parts of this, and the parts I will not skip I'll probably play at like really fast speed. So this is a solo. This is on the Maguro map also. It's probably not a good idea to bother people for a video like this. It's gonna be 6 real-time hours, which is about 9 Blizzard hours. Actually, I'm gonna zoom out here to show you what's going on. So Gary's just playing the map normally. He's just clearing out stuff in the hybrid area. He's deleting these so that they don't attack the fortress. But what's going on here? The Void Thrasher in the center lab, the very first Thrasher, is still active, and it's shooting something. What is it shooting? Huh, look at this. It's shooting a tiny little drone. Look at that. And the drone is not dying because the green zone is active. So the Void Thrasher can keep shooting this little drone here until it's blue in the face, or until they're both blue in the face. But it won't do anything that will be lethal to the drone because the green zone, the green stat zone will constantly heal it. And meanwhile, the Life Leech portion of this game will keep this Void Thrasher always regenerating so that the drone cannot destroy the Thrasher. It's a sort of weird stalemate. Oh, by the way, while that's going on, yeah, the map is already fully cleared. The rear base fully cleared. The last Thrasher area fully cleared. And now I'm just kind of waiting on the wave to spawn. So I've actually learned a few things by playing this game. First, that there are some cool doodads here. If you zoom in, there's some Ultralisk remains. That does look like some Ultralisk remains. These are Overlord remains. These are, here's the spawn. This is a Hydralisk remain. 2 Hydralisk remains. Pretty cool. They're very dead. Meanwhile, there's something Zerg here that seems pretty much alive, or very much alive. And that's sort of strange. If you remember, in Wings of Liberty campaign,
time to deploy more Steadalites.
I distinctly recall reading some lore about Zerg that it's alive on a cellular level. Like, you need to destroy every cell of the Zerg to make sure they're dead. I don't know how true it is, but like, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on here. Like, these Zergits are, well, at least they seem dead, but the massive stuff here seems alive. So kind of weird. Meanwhile, what's going on here? Why am I switching to purple zone? I want my Ultralisks to keep regenerating energy so they can keep absorbing their enemy's health. And if it's on green permanently, the Ultras will actually run out of energy and they might lose health. So I'm just waiting until they have low enough health. And once they're low enough health, I will kind of do a little dance where I switch to purple zone. When the Thrasher is not attacking the drone, of course I need to switch back to green zone so that the drone will regenerate health. And as you can see, I'm just kind of spreading satellites every single corner of the map that I can. It's pretty neat seeing some of these areas that nobody ever sees. Like, did you guys know that there's a door here on Sergeant Hammer's fortress? Like, this looks like some sort of ramp, and a doorway leads here. There appears to be some sort of missile or a rocket to the side of Sergeant Hammer's fortress. And it appears neither to be an escape rocket nor a defensive system. Because if it were a defensive system, she would have shot it at this Thrasher thing already. And if it were an escape vessel, Hammer would have been gone. Like, what's the point of staying here, Sergeant Hammer? Let me know, because I don't see it. Meanwhile, I did say that there were 2 things that I learned here so far. One, yeah, this creep area here seems to be alive. And the other one, actually notice, the attack waves that hit just now landed in 2 places at once. I didn't actually realize that until I played this game. So at some point, I think 29 minutes, the attack waves for pattern B will spawn in both areas at once. It's still the same 2 areas where they spawn, but like they spawn in both areas at once. That's pretty cool to learn. And I think at this point, if you follow my camera, this is kind of funny. This is the point in the game where it was like, whoop, this is gonna take a while. And you can see I have stopped spraying satellites. I'm actually not even moving the camera. I'm not even at my desk. So what happened here is that my wife and I did our groceries, had dinner. Like I said, the longest possible game of Starcraft II co-op is 9 hours, 6 minutes, and 6 seconds. And the reason that is because if you total the number of seconds in Starcraft 2, it's a large number divisible by it's a power of 2, which is how they compute bits. It's computer related. It has something to do with like how binary works. Like there's a number of bits, digits, or it's 1s and 0s. Like 2 to the power of something, like 16, something like that. That's the number of seconds that's available in the Starcraft 2 co-op game. And that amounts to about 9 hours, 6 minutes, 6 seconds. So we're trying to get that longest possible game of Starcraft 2 co-op, and this is what we're doing. And yeah, there's actually nothing happening. It's been on this screen for the past hour, maybe half hour, because I was still kind of clearing everything and putting satellites so I can see every single corner of the map. Oh look, some more Zerg remains. Look, 2 Hydralisks, an Overlord. Oh my goodness, what is this? That does not look like any Zerg creature I've seen before. Maybe my eyes are wrong. But that certainly looks like a Zerg creature. But not any Zerg creature that I actually recognize. This appears to be one of those harvester drones on the Wings of Liberty mission Cutthroat that you can shoot down for 25 minerals. I know this because I recently played Wings of Liberty Jogress mod. It's pretty fun. You guys have been seeing 2 videos so far as of this recording, but I've already completed the actual campaign at least twice over because it's very fun. It's very fun seeing things in a new way and not in a I want to pull my hair out way like I've seen Cage try to do the Nightmare Wings of Liberty. That looks like every bit like what it says. And I play StarCraft 2 co-op for fun. I don't want to have a nightmare on my free time. Like, why would anyone do that? For views? That's not me. That's not my style. I'm not that desperate yet. So, you know, I do stuff like this. Like, leave my computer on. Don't do what I'm doing. Leave my computer on for hours while me and my wife are on a date. And just let the science happen. I didn't bother recording because it would be a very boring video with no one talking and just this for an hour straight. Or I don't know, should I record that for an hour straight? Or in this case 4 hours straight? 4 hours when I come back from, you know, wherever I was. And you know what, let's skip to that part. Yeah, I was lying, guys. It's 4:48 game clock and it's still literally this screen. Like, I'm following my own camera. I'm not pausing here. I didn't move away from the original camera. This is the original camera. I'm not home yet. Okay, I just arrived. There we go. I just arrived. Look, my camera's moving again. I am back to putting satellites everywhere on the map, and I realized that I've already mined out my main and my expansion, so my workers are now long distance mining my allies expansion. And yeah, this is kind of what you do when you're bored. you're waiting for the game to hit like legendary lengths. Well, this battle for the ages is going on. This one little drone and this giant thrasher apparently are perfect match against each other, with life leech and green zone. And that's the kind of power that Setboy's green zone has. It's essentially a mutator on its own, or at least a cancellation of a mutator. So what am I doing at this point? Still steadlighting. Yep. I'm this bored. It's the same game. We're now almost 6 hours in. Steadman, Super Gary, and his Ultralist buddies. Actually, let's check out how many kills they have. Super Gary's 902. Really good. Almost 4 digits. This guy, this one Ultralist is 448. 780. 517. 694. 573. 440. 929. Wait. 908. This one Ultralist has more kills than Super Gary. The reason why you go for this prestige, I'm starting to think that maybe I should have gone for the third prestige, the Baron, the Oil Baron. So my Ultras would be even more jacked. Look at this. I have 2. I have not 1, but 2 Ultralisks who individually have more kills than Super Gary. Oh my goodness. How about this side? 7299, 623, 827, 504, 558, 300, 476, 229, 283. Yeah. This side is the Chads. This is where all the guys are. Oh, by the way, yeah, I made it even tougher for my workers to mine. So check this out. Earlier, they were mining from my main base, which now is invisible. Like, where is my base? It's invisible. You can't see it unless you do this. It's under here. It's under here if you take a close look. So earlier, they were mining from here to my allies' expansion, but I've kind of blocked it with evolution chambers. I also blocked this path, so we're going all the way around. All the way around. By the way, I also blocked this. I also blocked it on expansion because my drones were taking a shortcut. This was the closest hatchery. So now I've blocked it. And they're mining all the way from here through here. I've even made it so that the Thrasher doesn't attack these other guys. Yeah, over the Thrasher, around here, all the way to the minerals, just to make it just to give my drones some much needed exercise. You know, Stetman's drones, they don't get a lot of exercise. They were in the blue zone. Harvesting is easy for them, so I gotta make them work for it a little bit.
And they look great.
Yeah, they gotta work for their pay. So that's what we're doing. 3 more hours, guys. Well, less than 3. Guys, where is my base? It's gone. You can't see it. Look, it's completely invisible. Where's my base? It's hidden under the forest of these. By the way, listen. Take a listen to this. I've increased the audio. Take a listen to this. Oh no. Oh. I heard this while I was playing, but unfortunately we can't. I'm gonna do it later again. I'm gonna let you know what these sound like. It sounds pretty awesome when you listen to it. But anyway. Okay, now I think it's about a good time to do this. So 9 hours 21 seconds. I just want to let you guys listen in. It's already 9 hours. It probably already have the record at this point, but take a listen to this. Actually, let me increase the volume. Can you hear that? It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Like, the satellites have a music of their own.
Our forces
The enemy approaches. Prepare for battle.
Yeah, you hear that? It's pretty awesome. Anyway, so I had to actually finish this game so we can get stats and stuff. So let's do this. Blue zone. Everyone rush the Void Thrasher guy. Oh, actually, I have to switch on the McGrew thing. But yes, don't look now, but I actually have to finish the game. There it is.
Void Thrasher slain.
Last Thrasher down.
Mr. Egon?
Alright,
Couldn't have done it better myself.
this time I got the win. Actually,
Never have need of a
another
team,
bug I
Johnny.
found was normal. I did say that the longest possible game is 9 hours, 6 minutes, 6 seconds. The last time I played this, the game kind of ended weird. Because instead of getting like 9 hours, 6 minutes, 6 seconds, like look at this. Damage. 2.5 million damage. Has anyone ever done that in a game? 2.5 million damage. 25k. Vespine gathered 20,000. That's a nice round number. Units overloaded 617. Damage dealt by Gary 150,000 too. That's awesome. Let's see if I'll get some stats here. Okay, there we go. We actually got stats. So 8 p.m. Come on, guys. You've never soloed any game. I challenge any one of you to solo a co-op map and end up with 10 APM. You pretty much have to do what I did of playing for 9 hours to get a 10 APM solo. Oh my goodness. So Ultralisks, I lost 5 of them, unfortunately, but the kill to death ratio is pretty efficient. 23,000 to 5 lost. What is that, like a 4,000 to 1 kill to death ratio? Pretty efficient if you ask me. Spore Crawler got 18, lost 2, 900 to 1. Gary, infinity to 1, or undefined, I guess. Zerglings, it's fine. They're Zerglings, it's fine. The fact that they have like, what is that, 8 to 1? Something like that. 7 to 1 kill death ratio. Pretty good. No, can't complain about that. As to Amon, well, that's what he did. Yeah, the funny thing was that the last time, the original run of this, the one where I tried to record, I was really expecting the game to end at 9 hours, 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Instead, this is the one. Like, it says defeat here, but the game just ended kind of in a draw. Instead of 9 hours, 6 minutes, 6 seconds, it ended at 9 hours, 4 minutes, 57 seconds. Now, this was perplexing because I don't know why it would end at exactly this time instead of the 9 hours, 6 minutes, 6 seconds. Maybe it also includes the time in the Maguro lobby. I think that's it. That has to be the best possible explanation. The time here includes the lobby of the Maguro map. That's why it doesn't. That's why the actual time, if you add that to this, is 9 hours, 6 minutes, 6 seconds. That's probably it. That is why when you're going to Maguro like I did, you can't go the exact time. But yeah, I challenge anyone to play a longer game on Void Thrashing than I did. I'm waiting, and I'll see you guys next time.